Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" cornerback.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's got.
The golden arm from last week.
Oh, how much fun was that to watch that game tape, all right? The number of touchdowns, that was at 5 last week,
yeah.
But 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick? But I'm betting that he continues the streak in this game.
They'll start out here with the option left. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, here's Daniels to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. But you look at this Patriots defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to...
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 50 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
A first down throw for Daniels. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, break.
And he's going to use his legs here. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
There he goes, left side. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 8. Daniels looking to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leek Woolen. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Brock, the tight end, in motion. Second down, another carry for Jackson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Daniels. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year. But you think this game, their toughest test yet. Gronkowski's going to go. Big strides. Look at him go. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week. They had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Now a give. It's Jackson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Jackson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, this has all the makings of a landmark day running the football. He scored 3 times now. We haven't hit the quarter break.
You think back to Alvin Kamara, Christmas Day 2020, 6 touchdowns, which tied Ernie Nevers, the Hall of Famer. He's halfway there already. Some fancy footwork in the early going.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Now he'll try to run with this. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. (21-0) our score after 1. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Second down, another carry for Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
135 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
They run on first down with Jackson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. And he struggles to get a yard here. Maybe a yard. Down at the 31.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
And this is caught.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Barkley. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's over the line and into the end zone for the Patriots score. Tiff Ryman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Pats are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And they'll hand off to Hall. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go. To the air goes Daniels. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick-6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This pass reeled in by Hull. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
2nd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for New England. 46 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away. Changes.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
24 is the mic. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 24 is the mic. Push him back. Push him back. 24 is the mic.
To throw is Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Here's Daniels. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now is Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Hey, trash Bronco. Take 4, take 4. Unlock Lions, unlock Lions.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few quarters of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
He's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Steelers taking over now late in this 1st half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Daniels now on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the 1st down.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now on Daniels. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Aiden Hutchinson in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
70, Hawk 70. It's our time. It's our time. Ready, go.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They run again with Jackson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On third down, this is Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on third and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up.
Mustang 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mike 54. Mike 54.
He'll drop to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a ball.
And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Ready. Double tight, guys, double tight.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Daniels. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Jalen Carter able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this is blocked. The Pats bring heat and they get home. And they will wind up having the football inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. They'll put that block on top of the nice lead that they have, and now it's trouble here in the 3rd quarter on the other sideline.
Well, I think it's more than trouble. They're just trying to figure out how to survive through this ball game now. They're about to really lay it down on them.
And they can just run some clock, get this thing to the 4th quarter, try to put it on cruise control.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Breaks a tackle, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Steps away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check 43. Sir. Right there.
On the give, here comes Jackson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And quickly they get to the line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Running out of the gun with White. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
24 is the mic.
Daniels from the gun on third down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the draw, here's White. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Now 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Reek Woolen. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And the returner down to a knee. And this will come out to the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Throwing after the interception, Daniels. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Aiden Hutchinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Daniels. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal call.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Throwing after the interception, Daniels. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 2nd down, Daniels. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Back to throw. Daniels. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line. Here's the option. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Mike 51.
On the ground, this is Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there on a New England 1st down.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. There's Johnson with a reception. And he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Dragon 60.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And Thomas has it. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Ready. Viking 18. Come on. Ready.
Here's Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. So the Patriots with the football as we get your reset. 2nd and 9. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Mike 51. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. No.
They'll run with Jackson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Myers for the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 3rd and 12.
24 is the mic. Nice, sweetheart.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Now a 2nd down throw for Daniels. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And now here's another interception. Now he's free at the 35. Tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. So that will leave him with 16 on the clock. Now a 2nd and 10.
3 down. No, Mike, 51.
Now Jackson. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Check. Keep playing hard, fellas.
Now a give. It's Jackson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to give him a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brand,